Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Thursday, 29th of April, and the 17th day of Iyar. Okay, it's going to be Lag BaOmer on Thursday night and Friday, and here are a few more things that I wanted to tell you about it. I think I mentioned yesterday that I was going to say to you today why there's a custom you may or may not know about how people use bows and arrows on Lag BaOmer, on their Lag BaOmer outings, and why? What's up with that? So two interesting explanations are given. Number one, Reb Shem Bar Yochai, this is the day that he passed away, and we discussed yesterday how that actually is a happy thing. That was yesterday's. Reb Shem Bar Yochai was such a big tzaddik that whenever Hashem brings a rainbow, it's a sign that the flood could have come, but God promised that He won't. So the rainbow was a sign of there could have been anger, but Hashem holds back because of the promise that He made way back at the time of Noah. So a rainbow is a good sign, but it's a sign of, we could have maybe deserved some punishment, but Hashem holds back. But during Reb Shimon Bar Yochai's life, there was no need to ever show a rainbow because he was that amazing. So his whole generation was protected. So a bow and arrow is symbolic of like a rainbow. No kidding around. That's why some people use that. Another maybe more simplistic explanation is that Reb Shimon Bar Yochai was always being chased by the Romans because of his Torah and everything. And a lot of times when people would go out to see him and had to be very, very careful that the Romans wouldn't follow, they used to bring bows and arrows with them to pretend like they were going hunting or something. And so that became like their cover to get to Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. So, and now a couple of random facts that are on my little teleprompter right here that I'm going to read to you. Number one fact for you to know is that it's going to be no Tachnun on Lag BaOmer on Friday, and also no Tachnun at the Mincha on Thursday afternoon. If anybody happens to have a bad dream for which sometimes under certain circumstances a fast is required on the next day, so it's a festive day Lag BaOmer, but a fast for a bad dream could be allowed on Lag BaOmer. Those who fast for a yahrzeit will not fast on Lag BaOmer. Another random fact for you to note, Reb Shimon Bar Yochai is the man that we're talking so much about because it's his yahrzeit on Lag BaOmer. He was one of the great, great students of Rabbi Akiva after all of Rabbi Akiva's students passed away. And Reb Shimon Bar Yochai kind of helped pick it back up again. So Reb Shimon Bar, you should just note, as a fact for you to know, that very often when you see Reb Shimon quoted in anywhere in Shas, it's often Reb Shimon Bar Yochai that's being referred to. One of the great simchas of his passing was that just before he passed, 3,000 halachas were introduced to Klal Yisrael that could have been forgotten, and so great light, we discussed that with the bonfires, was brought in to the world. And lastly, one of the reasons for the great celebrations in and around his passing was that it was an incredible miracle that he did not die in that cave while hiding from the Romans, because he was there for so long, and even his sustenance was miraculous. So we're also celebrating the miracle of his survival on Lag BaOmer. Okay, so the next time you're hearing me, it may be actually on Lag BaOmer. See if I could find a couple more things to tell you about Lag BaOmer on Lag BaOmer itself. Meanwhile, have a great day. Thanks for logging on, and log on again on Lag BaOmer. Bye-bye.